My name is John Raskow, President of Child Shield USA. This is Robin, my wife, and our children. We originally got involved with Child Shield USA in 1995, not just for our own children, but to help other families protect their children as well. Can you name anything more valuable than the safety of your children? 5 years after getting involved in Child Shield USA, Robin and I bought the company. Today, children and parents are even more vulnerable to the tactics of predators than ever before. Here's a message from Dave Slockbauer, the founder of Child Shield USA, to emphasize why every family should invest in this remarkable program. You may have seen Dave when he was featured on Oprah as an expert on missing child prevention.
Hi, my name is David Slockbauer. In 1990, my wife Ellen and I founded Child Shield USA to address the alarming number of lost, missing, abducted, and runaway children in the United States. I'm sitting in Memory Park in Newton, New Jersey. As a child, I played in this very same park. Back in the early 60s, my parents thought nothing of allowing my brother and I to walk to this park, play here for hours, and walk home safely. But we live in a different world today, and the dangers that befall our children are greater than ever before. The idea for Child Shield began in 1990 when my daughter Katie, who at the time, at 2.5 years old, slipped away from her mom and I in a busy shopping mall in metropolitan New Jersey. Fortunately, Katie was recovered rather quickly without incident. But there are many children who are not so lucky. Every year in America, hundreds of thousands of children turn up lost or missing. Sadly, many of them are never recovered. Child Shield USA was founded to give parents an edge in these uncertain times and help them to protect their children.
Child Shield USA has the only program proven to prevent your child from going missing in the first place. That's because our system of education for prevention keeps your family up to date and informed. Right now, today, over 2,000 children will go missing in this country. In fact, every day, over 2,000 children are reported missing to the F.B.I. That's 40 children per day missing from every state in the country, your state, every day. The national statistics show that there's a greater than 1 in 100 chance that your child could go missing this year. With Child Shield USA, it's less than 1 in 300,000, and we have a 100% safe recovery rate. Now, parents ask, how can Child Shield USA prevent a child molester from kidnapping my child? The answer is through our ongoing education program. Most child molesters spend weeks, months, or even years gaining your trust before they take your child. They actually have websites, chat rooms, even organizations where they pay to learn how to gain your trust, how to get access to your child, and how not to get caught. One organization has Lure of the Month. Every month, they teach another tactic on how to get access to your child through you, the parent. These predators are not dumb. And the new social networks on the internet provide them with even more opportunity to interact with your kids. Our monthly publication, The Shield, plus our Central Source website, keeps parents up to date on the latest tactic they are teaching each other to get access to your children. You need to know what they are teaching each other so you can prevent your child from going missing. And we have 20 years to back that up. In fact, our program is so unique and effective, it has a U.S. patent pending. Now, our biggest challenge is that a lot of parents think it won't happen to them. You know, I watch my child, I talk to my child, it won't happen to me. Well, that's music to the ears of the child predator. With over 2,000 children being reported missing each day in this country, you can imagine what just one day's worth of news articles look like. Reading these articles gives insight into why the problem has grown. A recent case of a young girl abducted and murdered on her way home from school, it says that she always walked home with her friends, and this was a highly populated, well-manicured neighborhood. After this girl was murdered, the neighbors said, "This is a safe neighborhood. We watch our children walk to and from school every day. If there was a stranger, we would be watching him, seeing where he was going, what he was doing." Even after this girl was murdered, the neighbors still say their area is safe. Well, this is the target of the child predators. They're looking for the parents who think it won't happen to me. Sadly, it's those parents' children that you read about in the news. For nearly 2 million parents who have used Child Shield USA in the past 20 years, here's the file of children that are missing. You know, the choice is yours.
That's Hunter, and I'm Jan Broberg, and I want to talk to you about something that's close to my heart and absolutely vital to the safety and well-being of our children. This is a subject that you as a parent cannot risk not knowing about. In 1974, as a 12-year-old little girl, I was the victim of a kidnapping. I was abducted and brainwashed by a close family friend and was missing for nearly 5 months. In those 5 months, I was repeatedly exposed to threats and sexual abuse in a way that was not only diabolical, but premeditated. In the time it takes you to watch this short video, 6 children will become missing in the U.S. As a matter of fact, 2,000 children are reported missing to the FBI each and every day. There has been a nearly 500% increase of missing children since 1982. How can we combat this horrible and threatening crisis? The answer is education. Most parents say it will never happen to them. If you were to ask the parent of one of the more than 1 million children reported missing last year, they would have said the same thing. We as parents need to be educated as well as our children. The predators are out there and they are not dumb. As long as we as parents and children stay in the dark with regards to safety and preventive measures, criminals will continue to prey on us. You know, it's no secret. The world has become a much more complicated place in which to raise our children. As parents, we walk a fine line between monitoring the activities of our kids to ensure their safety and allowing them the independence they need to develop into self-confident, self-reliant adults. Once again, the key to success is education, both for our children and for us as parents. So how and where do we find the information and resources we need to keep our children safe? The answer is Child Shield U.S.A. I've had the privilege of traveling our great nation to talk with many groups about the prevention of child abduction and abuse. It's been 30 years since I was abducted. In that time, I have not come across a more effective, time-tested and proven program for the education of parents and children and the recovery of missing children than that offered by Child Shield U.S.A.
Our primary goal is to reduce the alarming number of lost, missing, abducted, and runaway children in America. To that end, our Child Safety Program provides you with an array of easy-to-follow educational materials that will empower you and your children with important knowledge that can help prevent a tragedy. This proactive part of the Child Shield USA service features our unique Safety 7 poster and Guide to Safer Children. Even Child Shield USA doesn't know the identity of your child unless they are reported missing. Unfortunately, the pedophiles who would do our children harm have become very smart. We just plan to stay smarter. It will give you peace of mind knowing that you have the only program available proven to prevent your child from going missing and the only guaranteed system with a 100% safe recovery rate. Child Shield USA is proudly celebrating our 20th anniversary. We offer an award-winning service with a 100% safe recovery rate. It features our widespread emergency broadcast system with benefits including a $50,000 reward, private investigator, video distribution, poster distribution, and our Education for Prevention, which includes the Shield monthly publication and our email hotline. Our program is also supported by a national network of representatives, and all information remains confidential. These materials help you and your children to retain the important information you've learned. Our program also includes a monthly subscription to the Shield Child Safety publication. This publication is available only to parents who have their children protected by our exclusive program. The Shield reminds you to talk to your children and gives you topics to talk about. It keeps you up to date on the latest tricks and tactics that predators and their organizations teach each other to get access to your children. It is the only ongoing extensive educational program available. Additional materials in your package give details on how to produce your child's identification video right in the privacy of your own home. You and your child's privacy is protected by our unique identification code number system. Even Child Shield USA doesn't know the identity of your child unless they are reported missing. We guarantee that if your child goes missing for any reason, we will put up over $60,000 in emergency response benefits, with no waiting periods, no qualifications. Our system is not offered anywhere else at any price. Child Shield USA provides an invaluable service as well as a clearinghouse of resources that parents can use as the foundation for their family and community child safety plan. There's a lot parents can do to ensure the safety of their families, but they must be proactive. Child Shield USA is your partner and your backup system.
Hello, my name is Kelly, and I never thought it could happen to my family, but it did. In October of 2000, my daughter was abducted and went missing for 5 weeks. It was the most devastating time in our family. With limited resources and crossing jurisdictions, the police tried, but with no success. I remembered that I had enrolled in the national program with Child Shield USA. Upon calling their headquarters, they immediately offered me a free private investigator, put up a $50,000 reward. They sent me missing persons flyers with her picture on it to distribute in our community, as well as they sent a video of her out to multiple media outlets. Within 12 hours of airing that video, she was located. Child Shield works 100%. Thank you, Child Shield.
The only thing worse than having your child go missing is to have them go missing knowing there was a program to prevent it and you never took advantage of it. Act today.
Join our growing family at Child Shield USA. It could save your child's life.